average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, ready to go here. Now, Ha-Sung Kim. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. And the next pitch is way outside. That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Richie Palacios stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fouled off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. Flares it into the outfield. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard, Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Snap throw down to second. Man at first, 1 away. Runner goes again. Foul ball there. Two now. Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
In there for a strike. Kind of boxed that one behind the plate, though. Two outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And a strike in there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Strand just the one, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
They're looking for him to get through the lineup a couple of times, limit as much damage as possible, and keep this game close. He's not exactly expected to eat up innings, Boog, but he's capable of doing that if he plays his cards right in this one. He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Eugenio Suarez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And it's even up. And a swing and a miss. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
This is Corbin Carroll. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Now a screamer into the outfield. Palacios makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. Lawler off of first with 2 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that is that. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. Right through there for a strike. Morel getting to start in left, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering upstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Junior Caminero. That's in there, and it's 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Alexander gathers, throws to first, throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line. 1 gone, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
That's a ball.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. The 1-0. A little bit low.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. Second inning here, no score. In there for a strike. Kind of boxed that one behind the plate, though. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's Jansen to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Fouled off down the right side. 0-1 down. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throws it away. And the Wild pitch will play to run. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's a speed threat. Johnny DeLuca right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one missing inside. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. So a couple of errors lead to a run. Now to the bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Pavin Smith. The shortstop takes the ball. Smith with a homer in his last game. Hit in the air, center field. DeLuca hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Josh Naylor. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one hammered but pulled foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. Morel brings it in for the 3rd out. Nelson back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next offering upstairs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Naylor makes the play. 1 away. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Yes, he did. That's a swing. Set down on strikes. Alexander down to first with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second. Two outs. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1.
Number 25.
Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Palacios at second. Loud on at first with 2 down. Next offering upstairs. And that one gets past the catcher. And the runners will move up. And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in the desert. And now Gabriel Moreno. Ground ball left side. Caminero tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Adrian Del Castillo will hit next.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
1-0.
Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball out to center field. DeLuca. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Junior Caminero. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Out to short, Smith. Zips it across, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Jonathan Aranda digs in now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Late on that fastball.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout. Back here at Chase Field, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Morel sizes this one up, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. His 7th home run of the season. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Ketel Marte. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they lead it. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
And now here is Randal Grichuk. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. DeLuca going back. And it hits the fence. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Gabriel Moreno. To third, Caminero. Slings it across. They limit the damage here. But 2 rounds. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit. Just missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Carroll puts it away, and there's 2 down. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Just missed. Palacios in his 3rd season, 27 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
In the air, left field, down the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1. Slings to first, and that is that. 1 left for Tampa. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound. As we look at the numbers, strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. In the dirt,
1-0.
1-0. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Palacios makes the grab, and that all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Christopher Morel now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground left side, 6, 4. He's out 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
High fly ball right field. Carroll makes the catch, inning over. No runs. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Garrett Clevenger.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Pavin Smith. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there. Nelson back to work. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Smith makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Danny Jansen to hit here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Lawler sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. And there's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the end. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Drew Rasmussen.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Grichuk in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Just a weak fly ball this time. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. And that is out of play.
You know, these D-backs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next pitch misses way outside. Right through there for a strike. That just misses, and now it's 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Caminero tags the runner for 1, and that's 2. Now the left fielder, Jordan Lawler, 1 for 3. That misses. Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim. That one to first. Naylor takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The Diamondbacks trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Finds its way through, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Pfaadt.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Line drive, jumps, but it's off his glove. Acrobatic throw for 1, and that's all they'll get. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. In there for strike 1. And that's outside. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And first offering is fouled off. Rasmussen, 6'1" righty, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped on the ground to second. Lau sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's inside.
That's inside.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in the desert, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
That one is upstairs. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carroll hauls it in, and there's one away. So now the DH spot, Jonathan Aranda. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte. And they're down to their last out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Jansen stands in here, takes ball one low. Inside.
Inside.
And a count now 2-0.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And there's the automatic. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike.
Oh, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
The 2-1. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Whips it across. That's out number 3. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, Chris Sale.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Sale, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Throws to first in time, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. First pitch just misses.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
2
one
balls,
not
2
close.
strikes.
Now 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Popped in the air, left field. Gurriel puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
And there's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Austin Riley at the plate. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one cutting but missing down low. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And misses inside. Struck him out looking. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second. Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and quickly one away in the second.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now here is Gabriel Moreno. One out, bases empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's off the inside corner, and the count 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away. Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Into center. Harris brings it in. 2 down. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that skips in the dirt. Now 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Profar squeezes it, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And a swing and a miss there.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Misses off the inside. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So here's Murphy now. And there's a ball. Murphy went deep in his most recent game. So 2 balls and no strikes. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 away. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Going, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Rodriguez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that's down and away. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Line drive. And it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Oh, he botches it. Still able to fire over.
Comes through with the RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Randal Grichuk now. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And now Pavin Smith. And there's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going. And a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning. Get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third. Got her, and one away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Swing and a base hit. Harris fires it in quickly. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Now it's the second baseman, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Line to right, base hit. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And takes low for ball 1.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tying run in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One and two now. Sale. That's to third. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Fires over to first, and a quick out, number one. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He was a strikeout victim his first time. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away. Here comes Austin Riley. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Ball one, no strikes. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Albies, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it remains 2-2. And foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at bat due next. Right side, Del Castillo on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Struck out swinging his first time. Edge of his zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one just misses.
We got a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Murphy at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. That one hit to right. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in the desert, here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And here is Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Slap the other way, foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one fouled off. Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Next offering way off the plate. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Hung up in a rundown now. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
I only did that because my dumbass first base decided to go to second base without me telling him to. So it's not that I'm intentionally trying to cheat. He just did something stupid.
And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
So whenever the AI does something stupid, or whenever the umpire makes a stupid call, that's why I do those routes.
Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike one. Swings through that.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, left side. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Rodriguez back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. Rodriguez ready to fire now. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing, and that's a ball. Acuna, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That catches the corner. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips a corner. The other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Blaze Alexander. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is downstairs. That to right. That one gets down for a hit. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
0-2.
And a bunt towards third. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one the other way. Albies. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there. So up next, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Late with the swing there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first in time. So the drop third. Top 6. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch misses. Fastball is outside. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Matt Olson down. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Olson swings and drives it deep to right. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Austin Riley. There's your strike. Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out to short. Perdomo fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. 1 hit. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Riley. 1 at second.
He's out.
On to Olson.
He's out.
That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Del Castillo in the box again. Takes a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee up and throwing. Bummer getting loose as well. Misses off the plate. And the count is 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That misses. Ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And he walked him.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
On the ground, out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Dylan Lee.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. We are tied at 2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one fouled off. That one missed. And no one can get there. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and
makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Braves 2. And we're back. Here's Profar now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Profar gets a piece there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Nick Allen next up for the Braves.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch downstairs, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Out number 3. So they make... Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. On the ground to short. Allen fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. The other way, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one found hard the other way. Suarez at first, 1 gone. Foul ball there. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Over to Albies.
Out.
And that's 2. Back here at Chase Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Pfaadt.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Makes the grab, 1 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Missed inside with the curve.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Next offering misses. 2-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Base hit center field.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Line drive. Tries to get back and save.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here is Matt Olson. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul, out of play. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Late swing, foul to the left. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. That ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Jimenez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And that one is inside. Moreno gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Grichuk now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss there.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And out to aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Alexander, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Two on, 2 outs. That's way outside. And the count's even at 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered. We go to the 9th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Thaw back to work. Pitch misses. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games.
Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. No outs. Runner at first. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
That's down and in. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To short, could be 2. Steps in the back for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, number 70. Murphy up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, there was no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out.